It's Saturday morning at picturesque Lake Bannock in Dartmouth, home of national and international boating competitions. On this day, the women of Nova Scotia's Bosom Buddies dragon boat team meet for a warm-up before hitting the water. They range in age from their 30s to 70s and are sisters, daughters, mothers, and grandmothers from varied backgrounds.
Particularly as you breathe out, let all your tension and worry, anything that makes you anxious, let it go. We'll just leave it out here because we don't need it out there.
Each person in this group has heard the words, "You have breast cancer." The words have changed these women. They will never be the same again.
As with a lot of things, you don't know what it's like until you go through it.
66-year-old Natalie Burke of Halifax was diagnosed with breast cancer in 1993. She had chemotherapy and radiation and says Bosom Buddies changed her life.
I think the support and the joy that other people bring have just given me joy that I didn't even know was in me, and it's brought it out. It's amazing.
Let's go, girls.
The team's energy has been there from the start. Bosom Buddies began in 1998 with 6 members. The next year, its ranks grew to 10 paddlers, including 53-year-old Karen Freeman of Greenwood, Nova Scotia. Freeman has battled 3 cancers: thyroid, ovarian, and breast cancer.
Many times I've said, why me? But I've also said, why not me? You know, breast cancer strikes 1 in 9 women, okay, 1 in 40 men. And why not me? So I looked at it that I had had 3 cancers. You know, 1 in 4 people get cancer. I get a cancer. And so I'd had it for 12 people.
Freeman says support among members is key. The Bosom Buddies, who now number more than 60 strong, are in various stages of recovery.
Everybody's got a smile on their face. It's like old home week. It's, hey, hi, how you doing? You know, how are you doing? Seriously, how are you?
Okay, reach it up for 20.
They may not be fresh out of the hospital because they can't. Okay, we don't paddle until we're well. But everybody's got their demons, and different girls have different things on their minds.
Go! 1, 2!
The paddlers say the psychological benefits of exercise are just as important as the physical ones. Many studies have shown regular, vigorous exercise improves the functioning of the immune system, increases physical and emotional health, and greatly enhances quality of life. This Halifax surgical oncologist agrees. Dr. Carmen Giacomontonio sees more than 12 patients who are dragon boaters.
If you look at the women that come to me that participate in the dragon boats, they're a different crowd. I mean, they're just mentally, they're very positive, even the ones that have had recurred.
Our mandate to bring self-esteem and confidence into your life. Cancer takes a lot of that away.
The inspiring mandate is echoed in the team's mission statement, which reads, Bosom Buddies is a group of breast cancer survivors committed to support and care for each other, to paddle as a dragon boat team, and to increase our self-esteem while building our physical and emotional health.
Did you ever wonder if you're going to be here now?
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I had my doubts.
Amazing.
41-year-old Joan Fissette of Dartmouth read the mission statement on the Bosom Buddies website while she was looking for a support group. Fissette's daughter was 2 and her son was 6 months old when she was diagnosed. Fissette says she battled depression and overcame it with help from Bosom Buddies. She remembers the first day she stepped into the dragon boat.
It's just like a big weight off your shoulders. We didn't have to talk about our cancer or our experiences, and we just paddled, and it was kind of magical in a sense. And I remember walking back with the captain of the team, walking back to the cars, and I said, you know, if there's ever something good to come out of breast cancer, I said, this is it.
That attitude amazes team coach Trina Josie, who's paddled competitively at the national level but is not a survivor herself. Josie says her whole perspective about breast cancer has changed since she started working with the Bosom Buddies.
I've seen that there's life after breast cancer. There's women there that have had breast cancer for 20 years, right? Which is wonderful when a new member comes down, that they actually can see, somebody maybe in their 40s, they can actually see that I can live past 5 years. I can make it to 20, 25 years.
Everybody's there for each other, and we do it together. If you're having a down day and you need someone to talk to, there is someone there that can talk to you. if I get breast cancer again or another cancer, I'm not going to be alone.
The team's togetherness and training is important off-season, too. When the lake is covered in ice, the Bosom Buddies find other ways to stay fit, either training in a pool, hitting the gym, or pavement to maintain activity levels. Coach Josie says the paddlers commit to year-round athleticism, so they're feeling strong by the time they start paddling again in spring.
I am stronger, I am fitter, I have much more energy. It doesn't matter what I have been through. It doesn't matter about the war wounds, the scars that are there. I just feel so good about paddling.
We know the immune system plays a huge role in breast cancer as it does in some other cancers, and so the stronger and healthier your body as a whole, the better off you likely are.
Their first practice 5 years ago was 1 kilometer. Paddle up to the 500 and back in, and practice was over. Now they're training 7-8 kilometers for practice, and they're going for 10-15 minute periods of time without stopping. It's amazing how far they've come.
They've come far enough to win dragon boat titles and beat other non-survivor paddling teams. Josie says the Bosom Buddies are fierce competitors who, in a national race in Edmonton, were dubbed the Piston for their exact paddling in perfect unison. They won both the survivors race and the women's race that day. Josie describes the win as the pinnacle of her coaching and paddling career.
After the race, some of the women had mentioned to me, one in particular, Ginny, said that today's event has almost made having breast cancer worth it. And it floored me that that was actually, possible.
Each woman has her own reasons for joining Bosom Buddies. The camaraderie and spirit shared on and off the water are a testament to the friendships and bonds built here. For these athletes and survivors, the power of the paddle is undeniable.
We've won the race. That's why we're in the boat.